Hi, my name is David Nsa, and I teach beginners how to build games using Scratch. In this video, we are going to build your first project. So, if you're ready to begin, let's get started. All right. Once you have this environment, the first thing you want to do is to choose a sprite. So, to choose a sprite, I'm going to delete this, and then down here where we have choose a sprite, to follow my mouse carefully, choose a sprite, and I'm going to select to choose, and then I'm going to scroll down to P. I can scroll down to P and look for the sprite called Pico. Pico. So here's Pico walking. There's Pico walking, Pico standing with facial expression. But if I don't want to, I can just type it here, Pico. All right, and then search. I'm just typing here Pico to search. So I'm going to click on Pico walking. Pico walking. Now you want to choose a position for Pico, all right? The position on the video is somewhere around here. But let's just keep it here and then make it walk step. Now for Pico to walk, if you come to costume, that is with the sprite selected, just select the sprite, go to costume. Once you click on costume, now you find that there are different costumes for Pico. There's Pico Walk 1, there's Pico Walk 2, Pico Walk 3, and Pico Walk 4. Now, if you check the way Pico posture is, you figure that its hand is actually out there, all right? This other arms, and it's out there, and then this other one comes up, and then it goes backward, and then it goes way backward, all right? Now, Pico is working, so we want to start off with this. So to do that, I'm going to choose this. I'm going to go back to code, so we can find ourselves in this environment. And then I'm going to go to events and select when green flag is clicked. So this is the green flag. So when I click this green flag, just like the way I demonstrated, it will actually cause our program to start. All right. So I'm going to click, hold, and drag, drop. Click, hold, and drag and drop. Now, anytime you click it, you see it shows as though the hand is holding it, picking it. So click and hold, it picks, and then you drag and drop. All right. Now that we have an event or a trigger here, when green flag is clicked, so the next thing you want to do is to actually go to motion. All right. Go to look. Now, once you're at look, you're going to choose switch costume to. All right. So switch costume to. I'm going to click drag and join it as though I'm doing a puzzle. And then I'm going to select this and click Pico Walk 1. Pico Walk 1. All right. So Pico Walk 1, remember, this is how Pico is in Walk 1. All right. And then I'm going to go to Control. Once I hit Control, I'm going to pick Repeat. So we want Pico to repeat a walk step, a movement, a couple of times. All right. So we can actually do it without repeats, but okay, let's try it first before repeat. So I'm going to take this out. All right. So now that we have Pico Walk 1, so what we want to do is that we want to bring in Pico Walk 2. So I'm going to go to this. I'm going to switch costume to Pico Walk 2. So Pico Walk 2, let's try it out. See, it walked 1 and 2. I'm going to stop and play. All right. So it only shows Pico Walk 2 at this point. And the reason why that is so is that now if I go to control and bring in wait 1 second, you see to wait 1 second before it changes, but you see wait 1 second and then. So I'm going to change this from 1 second to 0.5 seconds. All right. So 0.5 seconds. Let's see. Okay. So that is a bit faster for that pace. All right. Now we want it to, I'm going to go back to look, and then, okay, I'm going to hit control and bring in 0.5 seconds again. So I'm going to change this to 0.5 seconds. All right, and then I'll drag it and bring it down here. Okay, now I'll bring in Pickle Walk 3. Pickle Walk 3 to show the motion. All right, so Pickle Walk 3, and then we're going to play and see. Okay, that is going quite well. So I'm going to go back to control, and then I'm going to bring in wait 0.5 seconds, and I'm going back to look, and then I'm going to bring in Pickle Walk 4. Now let's try it out. All right, now what we can do is to ask Pico to repeat this action. So I'm going to go to control, and then I'm going to bring in P, repeat. All right, and then put it. So let's see if it actually repeats this action 3 times, and then we play. You see, it has to go back to 1 and keep going back to 1, keep going back to 1. All right. So the reason why it's faster there is because it moves from here and come in here. So it walks 1, change costume 1, wait, change costume 2, wait, change costume 3, wait, change costume 4, and then goes back because we asked it to repeat 3 times, then goes back. So what we can do is that under control, we're going to pick wait 0.5 seconds. Sorry, wait 0.5 seconds. Then we're going to put it here. And now let's try it again. All right. Now you see that our Pico is only making a movement just within a space. So what we want to do is that we want it to move anytime it changes. Anytime it changes, move. So to do that, we're going to go to motion, which has to do with movement. All right. So motion, and we want it to change direction, change X by 10. So let's try it. So change that one. You see it moves, and then come, change, moves. So now we're going to try it again. We're going to bring in change X by 10 again, just immediately after the wait. Now let's try it again. Moves. All right. Moves. All right. Now we're going to bring in another one. Change just right after the 0.5 seconds. All right. Let's try it again. Moves. What move? All right. Okay. Now what happens if we now put change X under here? Now let's try it out. So I'm going to bring Pickle back to this place, and then I'm going to click the green button, and then Pickle moves. All right. Now in a full video of this, I'm going to show us how to make it move smoothly, like the way we do. So with this video, you have actually created your first project. But what I want you to do is come down here, select and delete, then type my first Scratch project. And now go to file. Once you're at file, I need you to click save to your computer, my first Scratch project. Save it. So once you've saved, it's done. Now let's try it again. Let's try to see how it works again. So I'm going to, sorry, I didn't show you that. So come down here if you want to have a wider screen. Select that and then click green button. And then there Pico works. All right. So with this, you have been able to create your first Scratch project, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Welcome to NetDevTechs. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button to get notified anytime we drop a content on this.